Oh, bad boy. Well, howdy, Mama.
Come on in.
This is Mama's beautiful staircase.
Make sure you get that tree.
Oh.
It's one of my favorite things.
She put a tree on the wall with all of us kids' pictures on it.
Look.
She's a giver.
This right here was actually an original lamp, and they pushed it upside down and made it a light fixture.
So this was a lamp?
Yes.
Oh, that's really cool.
It was like a lantern that they used to flip upside down to carry.
Hey, Mama, can we play outside?
No.
No, come in. It's cold. Take me around. Show me the rest of your abode.
Okay.
No,
It's dark in here.
Do you want to go upstairs first or the...
Here's some of Emily's art. And she swears she's not good.
Do you want to see the painting she just made?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Oh, wait. This is the living room.
Yes.
Still haven't gotten my tree down.
And I
That's alright. I love this fireplace.
You gotta bring the TV.
None of the fireplaces work because didn't they say that like inside the bricks that or up inside like the flume of the chimneys that they
The
were
mortar's been cracking and falling down.
for a long time.
Yeah. Said we could use them if we want to burn the house down.
I wonder how old the wallpaper is.
Pretty old, I'd say.
Okay, take me through the house. Show me your house.
Do you want to go up the steps first?
Hold on a second. This is cool. She found these downstairs. They're old window panes. And this is my grandfather when he was in the Air Force. And my grandmother when she was dating him. This is my granny. And that's my mom with her dad and her mom. So she made these cool things. She found these down in the basement, which we're gonna have to take it down. I'm dreading going in that root cellar. It's so creepy.
Upstairs. This we're not going to show a lot. Just know that this is Emily's room,
Hi, Emily.
and we're definitely not going to show a lot in here because this is Lucas's room, and I'm not in the mood to die. That's Lucas's room.
So they've got two big bedrooms.
Yes.
Huggy. That's wrong.
It's decorated. The fanciest thing about my room is the chandelier.
Now.
It's pretty.
Thank you. I've got this picture hanging up. This picture has been on the wall since I was a tiny, tiny girl. Every house we ever lived in, my mother had this hanging behind her couch.
That's cool.
And as I got older, it shrank.
It's clean.
This is our bathroom. Favorite part of this entire house is that closet tub.
And this whole thing is nothing but windows. So she's got dark curtains to cover it to keep
And this monster.
the whole town from seeing her take a shower. What do these
Patty for Mama.
things open?
They look into the library.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's kind of odd.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got curtains hung up and bookshelves there because I'm not interested in anybody in the library watching me bathe.
Okay, let's go, Livy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see I absolutely love, 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 love books. Love the books.
What's the... And I don't know.
And this picture I actually took on one of my hiking trips. And it's between the bypass of Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. And I built this frame out of 110-year-old barn wood. I helped disassemble the barn and got to keep some of the wood.
That's cool. The sad part is every bit of this is burnt down.
It's burned.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite rooms in the house. This is my sun porch, which is phenomenal. You get to sit and watch the rain or watch the snow. It's one of my favorite things. I apologize for all the laundry, but this is my dining room. You can feature the
And another fireplace. How many fireplaces are in here?
See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5.
5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
These are original floors, right?
Yeah, these are the original floors. As you can tell, they're pretty rough and worn, but
That's
I would be
cool.
rough and worn too if I was 192 years old.
Yeah.
This is toy room slash playroom slash old bedroom. It's kind of piled up right now, but that bed that you're seeing right now was actually my bed as a little girl, and it was an antique when it was given to my mother.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And she painted that. It don't look like that. There's probably about 900 coats of paint on that thing.
Until I stripped it. I stripped it all when I got
You
it.
stripped it this time?
I'm almost 50, and the bed was antique when my mom got it 50 years ago.
So that bed is like 500 years old.
It's working on being as old as the house. And this is my bathroom.
I'd say this is probably an add-on.
It's definitely an add-on. The closet that's right here,
Yeah.
actually inside the closet is closed off, but outside there's a door that they sheetrocked over and closed up.
Yeah.
And if anybody believes in ghosts, you can sit in this room and hear people knocking on that door outside.
Well, that's creepy. So
Yeah.
let's not listen to that. Let's not go do that.
It's very interesting. And this is my kitchen. You've got to get a picture of this. My favorite feature in the house. Watch out, Mark. It is a servant's door.
Libby, watch out, baby. She's going to walk through it with an
It
umbrella.
goes both directions, which is awesome when you're busy cooking with a large family.
Until you knock one of the kids down with it.
Until you go through the wrong door. This is my kitchen. It's kind of cluttered at the moment.
Well, welcome to life.
And these are original built-in. They are the most solid cabinetry I have ever seen in my life.
And this door, I don't know what kind of voodoo you have to do to open this door handle thing.
Oh, you gotta see. This right here is an actual deadbolt.
Oh,
It's a
yeah?
deadbolt
What's a deadbolt?
It's a type of lock.
to keep everybody out. And this door
Hi,
actually leads back out on the
Cookie,
sun porch.
cookie. This is Emily dog.
And that actually leads back out on the sun porch. But I will show you out here. Pardon my leaves, because it is a nightmare. But this, we will not be going down.
No.
I will let you look. That has been said that that area down there is where they used to punish the slaves. When you go downstairs, all along the perimeter, there is actually like a shelving area. They say that that's where they used to be sleeping. And up until about 5-10 years ago, they actually still had the chains, the armor that's down there. That's how come I know it's not just a basement, is because it's not been that long ago that they removed.
So it would be
The
like
chains.
somewhere they would stick them in solitary.
Yes, yes, that's where they punished them.
Let's shut that door.
Let's see. I don't go down that door. I do not go downstairs. I went downstairs one time, and the house maintenance man went with me, and I hugged him like I've known him my whole life. He was my new best friend.
I would have peed my pants.
Yes, it was not fun.
That's cool. That's original for the house too.
It's a chimney sweep.
Yeah, it's a chimney sweep, and they've been using it for like a door prop. This thing is, I mean, heavy, heavy, heavy. So that's original to the house too.
Are we ready to go down into the dungeon?
I don't know. I'm so freaking paranoid.
This one is actually my root cellar.
I know, but I still hate it.
It's not the most pleasant place to go, but I am not terrified of it. The other part I'm terrified of. Do you want to go down there? Yes, because I've got to show them that original boiler. We have to.
I'm so blind, and I hate walking down little narrow steps.
As long as that possum don't come out, we're good.
If there's a possum down here, I'm gonna freak out. Okay.
He's been coming in and out.
Mom, I'm really freaked out down
Are you
here.
filming?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay. original boiler that they, no squealing, they used to have this actually outside attached to the house, and they would run the pipes through and put water in it to literally, it was a boiler. They would feed it with coal, and the steam was actually what heated the house.
That's cool.
Yeah. That is where you go upstairs, you go out the door. That is my root cellar
Okay.
door. Alright. Oh,
You have to like hop out of this one. Let me go first.
I'm not interested in you. You're afraid.
Yeah, I'm afraid. I hate coming down this thing. It's creepy.
It's not as creepy.
Woo! I got the Hades.
At least there's light down there.
Yeah, at least there's a lot.
Okay, the house was built in 1825. The original owners is named Charles Owen. Her name was Rebecca Boyd, and she was original the owner. It was an inheritance. Back in those days, women could not own property, so it had to go to the husband. But it was passed down through the lineage of the wife. They had 13 children. And all of this I got off the archives in the paper. It's not anything made up, it's actual archive. But they had 13 children. 2 of them passed away in this house, and one of them was an infant, and one of them I think was like 10 or 11 years old. The house was originally on a 400-acre tobacco farm, and Mr. Owen is the one that originally created Sweetwater. I don't know if you want to call it created, but anyway, Sweetwater was built up around his property. He had 400 acres, and they said the very center of his property that was supposed to be a big weeping willow. I'm sure after 200 years somebody's cut it down, but they said there was a huge weeping willow. They said when the North came down, now this part's folklore, it's not in, this is just like word of mouth through other people that's lived here. They said when the North came down from the South, back in those days, if a woman and her husband was here, they would kill everybody and take over. But if it was just a woman, they would still take over, but they wouldn't kill everybody. And the folklore is when they came to take the place over, Mr. Owens knew that they were going to be here, so it said that he actually went upstairs to see them coming and committed suicide in order to protect his wife and his family, that he actually killed himself in order to do that. And another one of the historical facts, though, is when General Sherman came down, he actually stayed in this house. They took it over and turned it into an infirmary, and he actually, without doubt, 100% fact, used to stay in this house.
So it's not a far stretch to think that Mr. Owen actually did probably see them coming and knew. Now I know the folklore says something about that when he killed himself, he asked his male slave to bury him or hide him.
To hide him on the property. I don't know where on the property.
But at the time, 400 acres, there's no telling where. I mean, he could be.
Yeah, he was supposed he was supposed to have taken him somewhere in order.
And the children and Mrs. Owen hid.
Yes.
They hid down in the basement or the
Yes.
root cellar we were just in.
Yes, they hid down there, and that's where they found them. And
But that's why it was known as the Boyd house.
Yes.
Not the Owen house.
Yes.
Not only because it was passed through her
Yes.
lineage, but when they got here to take
she told
over,
them her maiden name.
she gave them a
didn't
maiden
give-
name.
Yes, she did not give them. She didn't give them her married name. She gave them her maiden name, and that way they didn't kill her or her children. And that's the folklore part. But the other stuff is actual facts that I got off the computer at the library here, because it is extremely, extremely interesting.
Yeah.
I love history, and the fact that I'm living in a 200-year-old house, 192-year-old house.
192.
192-year-old house.
Well, that's super interesting.
Yes.
I'm glad you showed us.
Mhm.